set standards, ethical principles, code of conduct or moral principles. When we say, they are standards that we need to follow or principles. Nobody is wrong, both are ethical. One saved that person because he is a doctor and his code of ethics says save him. The judge, his code of ethics doesn't say, his code of ethics says he has to be, he should ensure justice, he should ensure rule of law and other things. Follow it. See, when we don't follow ethics, they may be punished because its source is external. But morality, if we don't abide by morality, we will be disturbed from within. Nobody will punish us, but we will feel bad. Like a lawyer, ethics is what? So these are principles or guidelines that governs the conduct of individual or group within a particular profession, organization or society. So it tells us what to do. It evaluates our actions from whether it is right or wrong. And what is morality? So again it is also same, evaluating something which is good or bad. Okay, morality or moral principles. See, so therefore ethics and morality are same. Is that okay? Both deal with right and wrong conduct. When we say something is ethical, what are we saying? That the conduct is correct, good. If we say somebody's actions are moral, it means they are good. Same way it is unethical means it is wrong. Immoral means it is wrong. So both are to do with right and wrong, degree of rightness or wrongness. They set standards, ethical principles, code of conduct or moral principles. When we say, they are standards that we need to follow or principles that we need to follow or inculcate in our actions. I am telling the same thing in different ways, that's all, but it's all talking about this. Also it can prescribe also. Okay, it may be the standards or it may be prescriptive, telling you that do this. Be honest, if I say, right? That is what it is trying to say. Now, are they different? Okay, so we can also see that to a certain degree they are different. Meaning, okay, let me give an example and then go to the difference. See, for example, okay, doctors, okay, let's say a rapist, okay, a murderer, okay, has met with an accident, okay, and he is brought to the emergency room. He is brought into the emergency room. So the doctor is there in the emergency room. What is the doctor supposed to do? Okay, so he is supposed to save him. Why? Because the code of conduct or code of ethics of the doctor says no matter what, the patient has to be treated. So code of ethics says he has to do, but his morality, inside he is like, no, I should not save this person. But his code of ethics says that he should save that person. That is what the difference is. Ethics is external, whereas morality is internal. And it is much more general. Ethics is very specific. Let's say this same person, after he is treated, okay, he is sent in front of a judge. The judge feels that this person is anti-social element and he has done the gravest of crime and will give him death sentence. On one hand, one person saved him. On the other hand, the other person is giving him death sentence. Who is wrong here? Nobody is wrong. Both are ethical. One saved that person because he is a doctor and his code of ethics says save him. The judge, his code of ethics doesn't say, his code of ethics says he has to be, he should ensure justice, he should ensure rule of law and other things. So has the judge done right, or is the judge ethical in killing that person? When I am using that word, killing is too extreme, capital punishment, killing that person. Is the doctor right ethically while saving that person? Yes. So now did you see, ethics, it varies. Ethics varies in one context to another, okay, but morality remains the same with respect to the individual. The doctor will hate him today also, will hate him tomorrow also. Morality doesn't change from individual to individual in terms of context, but ethics will change. If he is a doctor, it will be different. If he is a judge, he will be different. If he is something else, he will be different, like that. You got that picture? Little bit difference, that's all, but both are to do with right and wrong. Now let's see the difference. So with that understanding, see, a lawyer, his code of ethics will say save that person. like Kasab or any murderer or anybody who is defended by lawyer, is he immoral? No, there it is, he is acting according to his professional code, which says that every person has the right to be represented as a judge, in the legal system. Did you understand? So that is what is a little bit different between morality and ethics. Morality mainly is from within. Okay, what we feel whether it is right or wrong. Okay, ethics is mainly external. Okay, I'll just discuss this and then together we will write it. Okay, very quickly I will listen. So ethics is more specific, like doctor's code of ethics, civil service code of ethics, etc. Whereas moral is much more broader. They don't deal with specific events. See, lawyer, when he is wearing that black coat, he has to act like that. So it's very specific. Morality is, for me, my entire life, day to day, from morning to evening, everything is, is dealt under morality. It's much more broader and general in nature, very general. Now, social system of framework for accepted behavior. So here it is individuals, ideals and principle, how things should work according to one's individual ideals and principles. These are series of rules or norms provided by external source. Did you understand? It's from the external source, whereas moral source is individual or internal. It is less formalized and it is more ingrained in us. It's like a feeling, it's like a belief. It's more internal. It's not external. It's not clear cut. Is that okay? Code of ethics is more clear cut, whereas morals are not very clear cut. Okay. Then ethics are rules of conduct recognized with respect to a particular class of humans or a particular group or culture. Whereas here we recognize them because we believe that something is right or wrong. It's not confined to any particular class. If we do not follow it, see, when we don't follow ethics, they may be punished because its source is external. But morality, if we don't abide by morality, we will be disturbed from within. Nobody will punish us, but we will feel bad. Like a lawyer, okay, when he defends this criminal, okay, there will be no punishment as such. But morally he will be like, oh my God, what did I do? Did I do right? There is some kind of a remorse. Do you not understand? So if we don't follow these standards, it may have different effect for different people. They may feel uncomfortable, remorse, depressed, etc. Okay. Then ethics are very consistent within certain context, but vary greatly between context. But an individual moral code is usually the same. Whether he is in this classroom, whether he is on the streets, whether he is in his profession, it's going to be the same. But morality also can change. In his lifetime, it will change. Did you understand? See, you might have a particular moral values today, okay, but if somebody inspires you or somebody brainwashes you, your morality will change. But it will not change in context. Did you understand that little bit difference? Contextually, ethics will vary. Okay, when you wear the doctor's coat and you are in emergency room, your ethics will be that. When you are an officer, you are supposed to behave that way. Is that okay? You have to follow the professional ethical codes. Morality is not like, it's very general, it is very broad in nature. You inculcate in your day-to-day life and you live it. It doesn't change. Whether you are in cinema hall, whether you are driving a car, your moral values remains the same. Is that okay? But over here I have mentioned, but individual changes if he changes his value system and belief system. You might have seen that, no? Suddenly somebody is, very liberal, etc., gets inspired by some religious organization or some Baba or something, suddenly becomes very orthodox. So because of some influence, their values will change, their beliefs will change, their attitude will change. Thus, their morals also can change. Is that okay? Right? So that is ethics and morals to you guys. Okay.